Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Age Veilguard, where it is late and I think I'm tired. But I don't want to be. And I'm obsessed with these numbers. I think even if I had what does it say? Shadow Dragons, minus 250 for not saving the city, right? That would still, it would be the lowest out of all of them. I just haven't, and I've done so many quests for the Shadow Dragons. I feel like it's also just like, I feel like I'm being penalized for having not picked the city, which is fair, but also not fair. I wonder if it's possible to max out every single one, no matter what choice you make. I guess the Lords of Fortune and the Grey Wardens I keep getting, and Veil Jumpers. I'll just like periodically get points for them, for like defeating Darkspawn and stuff, and I'm like, okay, you know, but the Shadow Dragons don't get that. Anyway, I do want to finish this busker quest. Oh, did I not? I didn't pick it. We're getting closer to where I feel comfortable doing the Blight Dragon again. How exciting.
Why don't you care about our city?
Because there's little I can do about any of it. Caring would be pointless and painful. You're young. You'll learn.
No. Or you could, you know, like little you can do, but a little bit adds up, you know?
Who dies next? Latest chapter of
How is this?
Read it now!
Why is this not?
You set for work tomorrow? Mm-hmm. Hey, you there.
There was a blighted dragon here, and Len was stabbed by a Venatori.
And?
I don't know.
What brought a dragon to Minrathous? Far more.
The Venatori brought a dragon to Minrathous.
Let's find those buskers. Stay ready though. The Venatori are playing rough.
Is that a music joke? Because I will throw you off a cliff. Oh, Candle Hop. Hello, Rook. Keep searching. Thank you, little
Another candle hop.
creepy demonic dolls. I think you have blood on you. No, it's gold. Anyway, you're scary. You're very scary, and your flame is very big. Very cutesy, very scary.
Still warm. Whoever was on watch just left.
Because they don't have anything to watch anymore? Band of Smoke, that sounds cool. Oh, I was like, where then? Is that a Venatori?
Dead. He's Venatori, not one of the buskers.
Stabbed in the back. Poorly. Someone wasn't sure of
Oh.
themselves.
Someone saw their chance and took it. We need to find the buskers.
Both of these two, freaking Lucanis would be like, yes. And not a professional, that's for sure. So it seems like a busker probably tried to, like another busker friend tried to free them, maybe? That would make sense.
Empty. Where are they?
They got away? Question mark. Feasted and feted at the garden, enjoyed magnificent views of Minrathous, while the dulcet tones of Lux Aulos and his performers soothe away the blah blah blah.
Restaurant pamphlet. The garden.
My eyes are dry.
Mentions performers.
Carelessness or a trap? Maybe both.
We could approach the garden from the rooftops. That'll give us some
That's
cover.
what Lucanis said.
We still need to save the buskers, but if this is a trap, let's be smart about it.
Why is there so many dead Venatori? And why are the are those dead Darkspawn? Why are there so many? And why are they all like this?
You were making coffee at 4 in the morning yesterday.
Bad
I
habit.
like coffee.
At 4 in the morning?
That still counts as morning.
Now, I'm not complaining. It was nice to find it in the kitchen and not have to make my own.
I'm always happy to get you a refill.
Careful. I might take you up on that.
He sounds so like, I don't know, not simp. Simp's not the right word, but he is like that quiet like adoration, you know, where like he's like, you know, very simply like, I would do whatever you need, like stab somebody in the back, or get you a cup of coffee, like, but like in a simple, not like a like I'll kill everyone for you like Anders does, right? Just like a very like soft adoration, respect. Oh, they just appeared out of nowhere. That scared me. Like sometimes they just respawn. I was trying to kind of get to that one that.
Something sealed past
Oh,
here.
okay.
Something's very wrong. I can feel it.
Right here, where the bones are coming out of the walls. That makes sense. Zal released it back here. Leave it be. Let Dogtown know true desperation. Without mages in true control, that's all our city will ever know. I will save us from this soon enough. Oh, okay. There's a demon back there. So we'll be back here eventually. Why didn't they say anything about it? I mean, he said something sort of. But why isn't she saying anything about it? Go to the rooftops. You gonna... Oh, I was like, are we stuck here forever?
So
Hello?
you came in one morning and her desk was just...
Empty. She was always secretive about what she was working on. Now there's not a trace of it. Makes you wonder.
What is this symbol on my map? Oh, the Black Emporium. That makes sense. It would be fun to try to play. I mean, fun, maybe super aggravating, honestly, to try to play the next playthrough without the markers. I might go insane because the map is so bad. If you have a good map, you don't need markers. The map in this game is so bad, though.
Eyes open.
Venatori. And not far from the garden. That's not a coincidence.
I'm so good.
Let's go in and see if there's any sign of what happened to the buskers.
The shield throw is just phenomenal. My beloved shield. I hate this jump. Please.
Neve, in the fade with Rook and Spite, you were there. I mean, not you, but you know what I mean. You helped Rook. Sort of.
Sort of. Well, isn't that flattering? At least I'm on your mind.
You are. And not just then.
Oh. Well, then.
Oh my gosh. This is actually, this is my favorite. I love these two. Oh, these are so good. They're so good. He's so sincere too. Like, he doesn't say things very often, I feel, but like every time he does say something, it's gonna be like, he's like, no, I think about you a lot. And she's like, oh, because she tends to kind of use humor for a lot of things, but he's like cutting right through the center of it, you know? And not in like a suave way necessarily, but just in a sincere way. So cute! Oh, I was like, oh, that's my current shield that I have the appearance on for, but it is not. I feel like we took like the weirdest way. I know we were like trying to get to the roofs, but like, why? Why did we try to go to the roofs? What is that figure? Why is that figure? What's this cup gonna tell me?
Someone wasn't spending much on their wine?
Well, everybody's broke.
Come back when you get hungry. A drink to take your mind off the world's troubles.
What can I get you?
Have you seen any buskers from Docktown today?
Ha! I heard those songbirds had gone missing.
The Venatori had plans. I set them straight.
We followed a lead here.
Yeah.
So could the Venatori.
All right, they're below. Just make it quick before someone sees you.
Oh, so he like knew, and we just like spilled the beans on that. Sick. And there's also just these Venatori guards in here that we're just not gonna worry about. But we were like, hey.
Who goes there?
Are you the buskers? We're here to help.
I mean, they seem to be doing fine. They got rescued.
So, are you a fellow felon?
Call me Rook. I've been looking for missing buskers.
Lex Aulos, street balladeer, and sworn enemy of the Venatori, apparently.
How did you piss them off?
Well, say I'd composed a catchy but searing satirical ballad with rhymes for vainglory and excretory.
Ooh, Venatori,
And then
yeah.
tot said ballad to every performer in town.
That would do it.
Well, thanks to you and the owner's entirely legitimate seaway access, we live to compose another day. Perhaps it's time we take our act on the road.
I didn't do
The
anything.
city's a lot grimmer lately. Adieu, Rook. We'll sing your praises.
I literally didn't do anything. I killed, like, some like, undead. You know? Like, I'm so confused. I just followed the trail, you know? Completely legitimate seaway access. Yes. Artist palette. An artist palette of elven design, decorated with carvings of hollow antlers, dried paint derived from natural plants and minerals, is still crusted on the board. Cool. I should take a closer look at the items. The mementos are generally what they say they are, you know?
What can I get you?
A key.
Look up there.
Oh, thank you. I was like, why did I do that? Nice. I think this is the highest I've been.
Everything built up around the docks here.
Very cool. Oh wow, that was a big one. I thought it was just on the bottom, but... The first condemnation of Tevinter slavery from the same document that proposed it. Someone has always stood for right, but the scissors that cut this page were golden and heavy. Interesting. Interesting to think that history can be rewritten with just like some scissors, you know? Where it's like, oh no, at least somebody didn't like the idea of being like, yeah, slavery, you know? On the same document, somebody condemned it, but it got cut out because the majority wanted to be evil. How pleasant. Shoot, I got really caught up in doing Outer World stuff again. But I keep wanting to do it because it's, you know, you're in the area, you know? Gosh diddly dang it. Gotta go back to the lighthouse. See if anybody has anything for me. The song goes on. Rook, fellow felon and vain of the Venatori, took some doing a boat through the night, a cart from a suspicious village, a donkey ride through the woods, but our little group of doctrine entertainers is well free of Minrathers. Fear not, for our music continues. As promised, we've taken this show to the road. Unless you think my vow to sing your praises was empty flattery. Your praises aren't being sung in the largest city in Thedas, but a roadside inn or two has heard your name. In fact, a local shadow dragon will see that this letter reaches you from one such place. Now an audience of 5 unruly souls awaits your illustrious balladeer on the run. Cute, cute. Yee! Lucanis and Neve both have something to say, which does make sense. Ooh, are they back from their camping trip? Oh, let's see. How did it go? I think it's so fun that Emmerich wants to see Ferelden. I hope he had a good time. It's really not that bad.
So I just realized during editing that Ferelden is actually like overrun right now and like full of darkspawn. And there would be nowhere to go. At least I'm pretty sure we are at that point in the game where the Inquisitors like, listen, we're holding things off by the skin of our teeth, and like Denerim is destroyed and like all these things, and I'm like, oh, maybe not a good time to go camping, guys.
Tell me if I'm prying, Harding, but do you feel any
Dang it.
remnant of the Titan's shade?
Oh, no. Well, maybe. Yes? It's complicated.
Would you care to talk about it?
I think the Shade was a splinter of the Titans that recognized me as home. She brought the horrors of our past. But the anger was mine. And now I know and feel things I didn't before.
But not as a separate entity.
Exactly. And hey, thanks for asking.
I mean, she was angry already, but there was just this, like, part of her that, like, locked it away because she didn't want to, like, fully deal with the full horrors or something? Is that what happened? Like, the second she got possessed, right? Is what I'm guessing happened? Everybody's having, like, mental block trauma, and I'm, like, not aware.
You did real good against the Gloomhowler, boy. Just be careful. Still a lot to learn. You're getting there.
Oh my gosh. Who is it that's doing the voice acting for a song? That's so funny. Oh, this is such a cozy... Oh, I love this. I love this spot right here. Such a good one. Nev, what do you got for me? Death. Death. That's what I get for not looking.
Supper in Docktown?
You actually taking a break?
I've got leads to chase on Alia and Docktown's missing people. A few sources will only talk if I'm alone. But if you're around after, you help me uncover all this. Supper's on me.
Sure. Count me in.
Supper? Oh my gosh, thank you. I didn't think she would want to hang out so much. I'm glad she does. A dinner date.
Great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well, 2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a gooseberry pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
You made dessert just for Nev?
There's enough for everyone.
Yes, but you still made it just for her.
You think it's a bad idea?
You're sweet on Nev.
Don't say it like that. You think it's too much?
No, I really do think she'll like it.
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach? It's perfect.
The best way to the heart is between the 4th and 5th ribs. Don't listen to Bianco.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Lucanis.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
Rook, thank you for giving me this contract.
Oh my goodness. Boy, you can't dress like that and not be suave. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be a little bit. Just a little bit. Wow. A Navaran hazelnut. That's a note from Emmerich. Yeah, I was like, that's mine. That's my country. Here's my mother's hazelnut torte? I don't know. She made one every winter send. Ooh. I want to make a Navaran cake. I'm actually not supposed to have chocolate anymore. Or coffee. I don't know if I've mentioned... I think I mentioned it a little bit. But yeah, I had to go to the ER over Christmas. On Christmas Eve. Turns out I have some sort of gastrointestinal issue with my esophagus and my stomach lining. And now I'm supposed to eat like a 70-year-old woman. Which means super bland and semi-liquid. Like smoothies and stuff. But other stuff I could eat. I just have to be very careful when I'm chewing. And to chew a lot. And drink a lot of water. And I said, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know? So... I will try to... I don't drink coffee much, but I'll probably try to take it all the way out completely. But chocolate's not gonna... You know what I mean? Like, it's just... I don't go out of my way to eat chocolate anymore. I do, like, low carb now, kind of. And so, like, it's low sugar kind of a thing. So I'm not too worried about it. We still are missing so many Mornwatch entries. Grounds like 4, late afternoon exercises, discussion with Taash about the crows, evening inventory with Balara for the kitchen, supper preparations. Balara has ambitious plans for future meals at the lighthouse, which she leaves to the two of us. I've been tasked with suggesting substitutions where ingredients are not available. Some of her own suggestions are rather inventive and would create a balanced flavor profile. Viago speaks often on the art of masking certain tastes. Perhaps I should set up a meeting so they can compare notes. Perhaps enemies of House de Riva won't last much longer. If Viago and Balara got together, things would definitely blow up. Not in a romantic way, because he's for Taya. But, like, you know what I mean? Honestly, when is the Taash Harding thing gonna start blooming? I don't even know. I think it's a thing. I think that's what Harding is like always. But what was it, the Valor thing? Is because she's got a crush on Taash. Be very cute. A Kunari and a dwarf is always a good, like a fun one to do. Just a size difference.
You don't seem happy about your brother.
Well, sort of, but also not. It's complicated.
You thought he was dead. Now he's alive.
Which is good.
But possessed.
That he's not dead, I mean. But it's not him. Well, it is, but he's working with Anaris. It was easier before. I could think of the good things. Now he's back and I have to, I don't know, fix him?
He's alive. That's a start.
I hope so.
Has Tasha's hair always been this dark? God, she's designed so well. They're designed so well. Like I said, I'm editing old videos where I'm still calling them a she, so sometimes I mess up. Also, I don't know anybody with straight hair that could make it do this. That Balara's can do. Only curly hair. Like super curly hair. Everybody's got some greenery on their house, but I do think that, Harding's is the best. And she's got these beautiful white flowers that are like mimicking, kind of what we find in Navarra. And they're kind of, framing the door with the lights too. I don't think anybody else has that. That's so nice. She has the wisps. She has weird floating artifacts. And Davrin just has an open window to the back. And Lucanis lives in the broom closet. We are apparently unaware that on-time soldiers are planning a hunt. Also, I hate it when they do that. Alright, let's do, before I have to go to bed, because I'm tired and my eyes are about to bug out of my head. I must hang out with Davrin. Also, I would like new casual wear. I don't have that many. The crow one looks good on me, but I want something new.
So you and Spite are friends now? Can't say my money was on that one.
I would have lost that bet too.
If it lets you sleep at night. Unless this clears the way for new and different midnight brooding.
I wouldn't put it past me.
Well, you ever need a hopeless wall of clues to stare at until far too late, you know where to find me.
They're both very much night owls. Oh my gosh, she keeps inviting him over. And boy, pick up the 7 hints that she has put down. Anyway, sorry, I'm doing Davrin's, I know, but I wanted to hear them be flirty with each other. It's probably just Davrin. But we'll bring the squad. The best boys squad. It's crazy we're just running in and out of Illuvians. I have the old Inquisition poster over here that is one of like 400 they did. The Crossroads one. I'm not gonna pick it up and show you right now. That's attached to the wall. I'm not gonna pick that up. It's really, really beautiful. It was a limited time one apparently. I got like, what number did I get? 231 out of 400. I got it as a gift for Christmas. So it wasn't like I jumped on it immediately like I did with the Solus one that's back there. The one that's like foil or whatever. Shimmery. Stunning.
Darylin, we'll need to post additional scouts across the upper ridge. Keep an eye out for more Venatori.
I've already sent more, but we are struck for people.
Yeah, because
do the best you can. We'll hope this isn't a pattern.
It is a pattern, you fools. Ugh, these guys cannot take care of themselves. Davrin wants to go all the way over here. You know what? As much as I think Alathan is beautiful, probably the most beautiful in the whole game, I hate walking through it. It's an absolute nightmare. And it hurts my eyes still. Oh, my sister said, because she was like, do you know what's up with these statues? And I was like, well, as far as I know, they don't do anything. And she said that they do. There's eventually a quest tied to them. These ones that are glowing, like specifically, you know? Like, obviously there's something about them. Can I go in here? No. Maybe with Davrin. Time to go. Time to go on a walk. He meets a figure from his past in the ancient woods. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This doesn't spoil things. The other part that we read spoiled things. I thought we were going on a romantic date. And we're going to meet someone named Uncle something.
Hassan can get the gate.
How convenient.
Another truffle hunt?
No, we're meeting Eldrin, the old elf I told you about.
You did?
I spent summers here. Tended Hollow when I was a kid.
Hard to imagine the mighty hunter hanging out with deer.
Not everything in the forest should be hunted. Eldrin taught me that.
Oh, this is
He was
beautiful.
like an uncle to me.
I feel
Hassan,
really bad.
hang back.
But I did not remember. I mean, I knew he was hanging out with... I mean, he grew up with the Dalish. This is like a hermit man. Interesting. More of Davrin's past.
Eldrin, I got your message.
Oh? Who are you?
It's me, Davrin.
I knew a Davrin once. Strange kid. Too small, even for an elf.
Well, now, hold on.
So, this walking mountain of armor I see before me can't be him.
You sure got old and cranky.
You got old and far too good looking. I was always the lady killer.
I believe it.
This is Rook. We're working together.
And can you be trusted around our holler, Rook?
I guess we'll have to let them work that out.
Careful of the antlers. They do the deciding. Arlathan Forest is wrong in a way I've never seen.
We know.
The holler aren't coming around, and these old bones aren't up to the task of chasing them anymore.
What? I have to do
I'm worried they're sick. I need you to check on them for me.
Hassan.
Hassan, I told you.
Is that what I think it is?
I'm looking after him.
Remarkable. A griffin. Never thought I'd see one. Maybe all those summers here rubbed off. The monster hunter turned shepherd.
Well, I mean, he is raising a killer, sort of, a hunter. He's raising a hunter. Oh my gosh, yes, give me the deets on the childhood.
What was Davrin like back then?
We don't need to waste
He's
children's time with...
He sang a lot.
This guy?
He'd sing to the holler.
That's so
You mean
cute.
the Grey Warden standing next to me?
Now, hold on. I'd get tired trying to herd them. I started humming to keep myself awake, and they slowed down to listen.
So naturally, you broke out into song.
Only when humming didn't work. Just getting the job done.
And now the job is caretaker to a griffin.
Davrin's got a soft spot in there. Hassan's digging it out.
Just keeping his nose clean.
Seems my old lesson sunk in. Not every creature in the forest is quarry.
I didn't ignore everything you said. And now, we've got some hollow to find.
Davrin, I'm glad to see you took the road less traveled. It suits you.
That's bold, like big praise, I feel, coming from like a mentor, uncle figure like that, you know?
What do we do?
Find some stone, a marble tree, and vannerberries.
I thought we were looking for Hala.
A lot of people would go chasing after them, running around, getting nowhere. Hala can keep that up for days.
Maybe you could sing to them.
Please.
I'll go right on pretending you didn't say
Please
that.
sing
Trick I've
them.
learned. Ringing the dinner bell's a lot easier than searching the whole damned forest.
This is actually so cool. Like, to be like an elven person and like to be doing like a traditional task, you know what I mean? Like what the Dalish would do, right? Especially for her, because she kind of grew up distant from her heritage. And like, you know, in my head, she did go out and like pilgrimage essentially with them. But this would maybe be like one of those things where it's like, oh, it takes you back to that, you know what I mean? And it takes you back to those lessons, or it's something that you haven't experienced yet. And you're like excited to like do this thing, this like small cultural thing.
Found a marble tree.
See if it has a dead branch.
I just kicked it. I'm
Got
so
it.
sorry.
It's hollow, right? When you blow through it, it mimics a hollow's call.
Oh.
Dinner bell.
Not ringing it yet, but that's the idea.
My eyes. This is just me having dry eyes, I think. My eyes are like, how long do you want to play video games? And I'm like, for as long as possible, please. I don't think I've been to any of these. Because this area just opened up to me.
Here, some vanneberries.
Sweet as candy. Hala lapped them up.
Interesting.
That's adorable.
I wonder what they taste like.
Don't even think it. Uncle Eldrin let me try one once. As a lesson. It lasted an hour. Paralysis, hallucinations, cramps.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Great for Hala. Bad for people.
That's crazy. Because usually it's often postulated, and also I think in like certain oral histories that people would watch animals eat things. To be fair, animals can, you know, and that was how they knew they could eat something, probably. Like way back, is that if an animal ate it, you could probably eat it. But sometimes animals do, like there's like one bird or whatever that like rolls in like not something radioactive, but something toxic, and is like somehow able to like survive and thrive. Hassan, you're so cute.
Over here. Stone root.
Good.
I'm glad.
Hang on to that.
I know.
We slice away the outer husk. There's seeds inside that mimic the Hala mating scent.
I thought we were ringing the dinner bell.
Maybe it's a romantic dinner.
Yeah, dinner and a date. I'll tell you what. Give it to me. Is this just all? This is so cute too. Like to go like with your like it's like that quintessential like going with like the person you're soft on, right? It's like their hometown or whatever, and like meeting somebody who's important to them, and like doing something that they did when they were young, you know, and that brought them peace, you know.
Time to get out that marble branch and call the Hala.
He just.
You sounds excited.
Let's hope it's that and not I'm hungry for venison.
Yeah, we should probably keep him away from them. He is a predator. We have noticed some of them being really sick in the forest.
It's on the other side of this.
He
senses something. Could be Hala.
We've got a griffon. Hassan could track them.
I need to be careful of the predator in him that's ingrained to hunt and kill things before they kill him.
He'd attack the Hala?
Probably not. but he's never seen one.
He has, too. When we've been out here before, he has seen Hala. Technically. Every time we go on a walk in Arlathan, he's seen Hala. And they are sort of sacred. You know the guy, he had Gillian's Valsleen on.
This is a good
Decided
spot.
to be
Lay
a
out
keeper.
the stone root and bannerberries.
Okay. Not a keeper. Totally different. But he decided to be a Hala herder, I guess you could say. A Hala. Oh, it's a pretty one. A Hala statue. With the antlers curved down. Grace of the Hala. They used to ride the Hala into battle back in the day. As they impose creation, gratitude and sorrow are the mindful sculptor's prayer. Through hammer and chisel, all statues, like the first Hala, are of violence that ends in beauty. Ooh, potentially dropping like a hint. Like this is probably an old thing, but it drops a hint on the actual creation, sort of the Hala. Where it was not just like a woo and this beautiful thing was born. It was like actually potentially violent because she's been like a flesh crafter, Gillian has. But she did say that she could, like, you know, at some point it became that she could no longer make beautiful things like the Hala. She could only make monsters.
Time to blow the horn. I'll let you have the honor.
Thank you! This is so fun. My eyes, I'm dying. They are sick. I knew they were sick.
It looks sick.
This is Solus's fault.
How long can it last like that?
Another week, maybe? The forest is going rotten.
We need to do something.
Look around for more vannerberries. Asan, don't you even think about going after...
Davrin, remember, trust.
Right. Turlum. Okay. Asan, do as I would do, boy. Be nice.
Be nice.
Did Asan just bring it some food?
Oh my gosh.
He did.
Him.
I'll
He's
be
such
damned.
a good boy. Oh, am I crying, actually?
Won't forget that anytime soon. Thank you, Rook. Means a lot to have you here for this.
My eyes. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I started tearing up and my eyes were dry, and so now they're like in pain. He just reminds me of my dog, like a tiny, tiny bit that I had a few years ago. Like, I don't know, just something in the way he's like mannerisms. Not like it. My dog was a little devil. I loved him, but he was a little demon. But something in the way Asam's like perked up all the time. It just reminds me of him. But that was really sweet. Also, I really truly, my eyes. I'm come. Okay. Oh, these are all heartbreak options. I thought these two, I was like, oh yeah, these two are probably heart options, and these two are breakup options. Interesting. I want to be with. I'm just gonna. This is so cute. Though. Look at them. I couldn't see earlier, but look at them, just like being so cute. So cute. Oh, okay. And what a way to do it in like a childhood thing. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like it's in a beautiful place, sharing a cultural background thing that you both have, like a childhood setting thing. It's so cute. Okay, yes. I want to be with you.
I wouldn't want to be with anyone else.
Does this mean you decided to take the bait?
I've got some ideas about that. And,
You were saying?
We had the same idea.
You know, being with me means being with him.
Yes! I want nothing less.
It's part of the charm.
100%.
Eyes of an eagle, roar of a lion. But maybe the heart of a holla.
So cute. Both of them are so cute.
I'd say you found your Turlum.
Yeah, we did. Come on, boy. You did good.
I have a romance now! Yay! I have a romance! How exciting! I'm so excited.
We'll need to tell Eldrin about this holla.
Well, only one showed up, so the rest are probably too sick to move, I would think. Why didn't you catch me? You should catch me when I jump off the edge.
So your uncle is quite the character?
Eldrin will drink you under the table, then the floor, then bury you in the basement as a joke. Most of my clan didn't understand why I left. Eldrin had an open mind, saw I was restless.
He approved?
He knew I had to find my own way, though he warned me about joining
That's
the Wardens.
fair.
Too dangerous.
Too much darkness. Eldrin always preached balance in life.
Not something Grey Wardens seem to know much about.
No.
We reek of darkspawn all the time. Guess that's why working with Hassan, there's something to be said for drawing strength from the light.
And you got me now, too.
I couldn't have asked for a better day.
No, that's a really great point, is that somebody like Eldrin, I could see him being not, like upset with, like, not disliking the Grey Wardens, but thinking that they spend too long in the darkness. That they fight in the dark and have to be the light for everybody else, and that could be a really difficult thing to do. But it's also because I think he probably this guy, Eldrin, seems like he's not necessarily with a clan all the time, right? Like he seems to kind of follow the holla, kind of goes his own way as well in some ways. But yeah, a balance in life. Yeah, I could see him warning against the Wardens for that. Ugh. It's so cute. Having like a mentor figure thing is like a surefire way to make me be like invested, you know? If Eldrin is dead, I'm going to riot. Okay. His home is beautiful too. It's shaped like an arrowbow, but it's definitely stationary.
Any luck?
We found one. Looked sick.
I was afraid of that. If you can find more vanberries.
Hassan took care of it.
Hassan, yeah.
A griffin helped her holler?
It's like he was a shepherd. I couldn't believe it.
Remarkable.
Nothing about that in the training manual.
The world
the one
knows
that doesn't
griffins
exist.
as warriors who fought Darkspawn, but they existed long before
Yes,
that.
they did.
Existed as what?
A creature of the wild, free to explore their nature.
But griffins live for the hunt.
So do you. Yet now, you're a caretaker.
You can be both, you know? Our nature can be changed. It's a stupid thing to say. But it's not necessarily stupid, but like, I prefer a more immutable approach.
I'm proof that anything can change. Don't know if it's for the better.
Nothing about change is ever certain. I once knew a restless young elf who believed there was more to life than shoveling hollow manure. It's the nature of nature to surprise
I like
us.
that.
Maybe you're right. See you around, Eldrin.
We're opening up potentially an interesting route for making decisions for Hassan. We're allowing Hassan to make his own decisions. Giving him more paths instead of just like a fighter and a warrior. I mean, I think they are trained for it and they're born for it in some ways, but... And they're obviously predators, you know? By feeding a certain hollow. Surprisingly, Hassan pitched in and fetched berries for the poor animal, showing a side of griffins not seen before. Well, yeah, because nobody has seen griffins before. You know what I mean? Like, for a very long time. So we don't have a manual for them or anything, really, you know? We're just kind of going off of what we can figure out now. But, no, and it makes sense that Asan would kind of pick up from Davrin. Because even if Davrin's like, yeah, a hunter, but he also cares deeply about people that, you know, he cares deeply about the wardens, he cares deeply about his friends and wants to protect them. Again, he's kind of protector, you know? Protector and hunter, you know? And I think if you have something to care about, you're even more of a protector. You have something to protect that is, like, you know, intimately tied to you in some way, you know? So, like, it makes a lot of sense. It all makes sense to me. But, oh. His is subtle, too. That kiss was so cute. He just, like, snuck in. It was so cute. Oh, my goodness. That was so cute. But I think I'm gonna go before my eyes shrivel up in my head. I maybe should have done this one tonight because I'm like, I can't even see anything. But what I saw was so cute. So thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Real quick, I want to say thank you to my patrons. I want to say thank you to all my patrons, starting out with my Acorn tier patrons. Thank you so much, Fane, for your support, and thank you so much, Leo, for your support. If I say that wrong, I'm so sorry. I want to give an extra special shout out to my Sapling tier patrons. Thank you so much, Reese Galito, for your support. I very much appreciate it, and I still appreciate the blanket. Thank you. And I really want to say thank you to my other supporter, Sebastian James, my old friend. Thank you so much for your support. I very much appreciate you as well. And I want to give an extra special shout out to my Forest tier patrons who have gone above and beyond in their support of me in the channel and who I truly cannot thank enough. So thank you so much, Christopher, as always, for your support. I treasure it a lot. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Nightshade, for joining the crew up there in the forest. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you're enjoying the videos. So thank you all again for joining me and for being on Patreon and watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.